Oh, hello there. Welcome back to the welcome to Argentina, and where I'm trying to build a ranch here, and I say I'm doing fairly well so far. Um, the sheep are doing pretty good. We got them growing up pretty well here. Look at them playing out there, cute little guys. We're getting wool, and we're turning that into clothes. We we have a little bit of wool, but we're not running with the wool right yet. We got a little bit of cotton left. We are using the cotton that we harvested off of this field when we bought it, and then we turned it into an alfalfa field, which between that and the field where this huge cow barn is, made a tremendous harvest. So we just put in this cow barn. We have up to 390 cows in it. This is where our milk cows are going to go. Plus, we're going to go ahead and put in our any of our beef cows that happen to be producing milk as well. I mean, why not? We're going to get just a little bit of milk out of them, right? Might as well take advantage of it. And we'll get some straw in here so they'll be able to do the manure, which we're going to have to put a manure pit in. And then we I didn't really, did I leave it? I didn't leave any room for a manure pit. I want to open the gate, not the dialogue. How do I? Okay, there we go. Open the gate. Do I have room to put? We'll have to find a place to put the manure pit, because I put in a huge pasture here. Basically took up all the whole field for where the alfalfa was, and I don't think. Oh, it still says it's alfalfa. If we get all in here, is it? I thought I told it to put the meadow grass down, but I guess it didn't. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the cows will eat it. Oh, that's right. I didn't tell it to do that because I don't want meadow. Because they'll choose that over, I mean, if that's there, it takes away from the amount of feed that they have. So as you can see over here, we have quite a bit of hay, of alfalfa hay that we've gotten, and this should be, well, it's not quite full, but it is 387,000 liters of hay in there, and the cow barn and the sheep are full, which is fine. The cows are fine on the hay. We're not going to make TMR for those, but we will be doing TMR for the dairy cows and that type of thing. So one thing I want to look at while we're here, we're going to think about I'm going to look at the cows that we animals that we have with the bulls. So if we're looking to also, we could also use these bulls for our dairy cows. So like looking for dairy cows that have bulls. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's not looking too good. Average. Average. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Extremely bad. And very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Wow. We may have a problem here. It's going to take some work to get this dairy going. Oh well. Life is never easy, is it? What about some water buffaloes? We could do some water buffaloes in there. And get buffalo milk. Yeah, we might do that. But that's what we're going to need to do. We're going to need to buy some. We're going to need to buy some of these, some cows. We're going to need. We may have to start them on hay to start with, until we can get some TMR going. I wonder if there's enough room right here to put in a. It might be. We could put it right up against that. Let's see. Let's get back out of the way. Let's see if we can find a manure pit. And that's going to be under silos. I may have to get one of those guys and start fermenting, making silage. I mean, that would be okay for starting, but that's not going to be big enough once we get going. We're going to need... that's going to be too small, too. I think that one is okay, but I don't know. I know we sometimes have trouble with some of these having connection problems to the guess we could put it right there, huh? Let's try that. Okay, let's go over here. Just go through the barn real quick. And let's see if that got connected. It does show manure now. And it is connected to the cow barn. Now, we might have a trouble after we save and come back. But we'll figure that out. All right. Oh, I gotta step away for a minute to answer a call, so I will be right back. All right. So, I guess we... give me another minute. I'll be right back. All right, let's see what we've got to find here. Let's see what we can buy. All right. I think our strategy should be, well, first of all, Holsteins produce the best milk, or the most milk. And then the brown Swiss, well, actually, it's Hereford, then brown Swiss. So, the bull really doesn't matter, because we're looking for one that has a lot of that has a high milk production, whether it's a beef cow or whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so no brown Swiss. Do we have any? Now we have some better bulls in the... Now, that's an average. And an average with high milk production. So I think we should go with maybe these two to start with. And I don't think we need any of those. Skip Angus and... Okay. Alright, none of those. Now, water buffalo are completely different. Now, that's a good one for a water buffalo. Now we're going to need... Okay, that's a possibility. That's what we're going to have to start with. But it's going to be a few months before he'll be able to do anything. And we're not doing Highland cattle. All right. So we're going to buy the selected ones. And let's see what we got in here. We're going to change all their names. That one's already got a name, and we're going to change that one's name. Now, these are all too young, so we can move those into we'll go ahead and move those two into the cow barn, and we should have probably bought these in the cow barn. Did I change this one's name already? Yeah, it doesn't show up if I've... Alright, let's go out of here. And let's go over here to the monitor. Apply monitors and apply monitors. So we need to get something that we can move the animals around with for a bit. I know we have the herdsman stick, but that's just not realistic, okay? I mean, I'm not going for super realistic, but you know, it would be nice to kind of do it right. And by right, I mean with a small trailer. See, a herdsman stick is cheap and everything, but that just doesn't feel right to me. Let's see, we can find nothing showing up in the sale, of course. So we got to go down here to the animal section. And my favorite thing to have to do every time. I've looked into this mod and I can change this, I just haven't done it yet. Alright. And we want to move more than one cow at a time. We can move 5 with that, but I don't like these double wheels. 2 with that. And we can get 5 with that. 5 cows. 5 cows. 6 cows. 7. Now we're getting into really big stuff. Can't even do a cow in that one. Okay, so I'm thinking probably this one right here. Let's buy it. Okay. Where did we put it? Where did it end up? It ended up down there. Okay. Let's get... Nope, it ended up right here. I think we can use the small pickup for this, maybe. back up a little bit. We hardly ever use this guy, so get a little use out of it. If not, we're going to need to sell it. Okay. Let's come around over here. And let's back up to this trigger here. Now, we want to move all of the ones. Too young, too young. Not lactating. Lactating, that means making milk. She's going to be having a baby, but she's lactating. She's not lactating yet. And that's it. So we're going to move those to the trailer. Wait. Move selected. 2 animals. Move to trailer. All right. Now we can come around, drive through here. Oh, this is going to be a hard turn to make, I can tell. We need to put some gravel down. Oh wait, we don't need to go inside. We drive through here. Okay. L. Now we want to move selected to husbandry. Yes. Now that one and that one. I wonder if we'll wait till she's finished lactating. We'll just leave those in here. So we'll move the selected ones to the trailer now. And then we will take those over to the cow barn. These are going to be our routines for a while. Uh-oh. Can I squeeze by? Come on, people. Y'all don't know how to back a car up and get out of the way? Jeez. I don't understand people sometimes. Alright, let's back up. Back up and get in here. We can, and so we will select all, move selected, and put them in there. So now every day we have to check to see if we have any that we need to move. Now, the next thing we're going to need is, to start out with, we're going to need a TMR mixer. Hay, I mean, we got hay, we're going to need some silage, and we're going to need some straw. So I think I saw some stuff on sale. Let's look for a TMR maker or any kind of silage straw. How many of those do we have? Just one of those at 1,083. We'll see if that's a good price or not. See if we can get any other ones cheaper. So that's the only thing they have. This is the wheat straw for 1,083. And that is $12. Does that say? That's also 5. That's not going to work. 3.8. That's 7. $4.5. $7.5. Man, that must be a really big. What is that? That's 11. $8. I don't think we're going to find a better deal than that one. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 8.3. Which one was it that was? It's a 2.4. From the Bible. So that one? That says 9. Didn't this one say 12? Yeah. Oh, hey. Okay, that's the same one. So we'll get that one. Oh, man. 5. Five and a half. 6.5. Well, cotton. What is that? 8.6, and it's the most expensive one. 8.6, huh? That's 8 for less. 6.7. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we need to go up here. Start here. So 1,500 for 7. 1,000 for 5. That's 200. Okay, that's a better deal there. That's a better deal. I think I'm going to get 2 of these. To start with. And I'm going to get one of those. Plus this one that's in the sale. Now we need a mixer. $12, $18. Get the biggest one I can to start with. Maybe. 35 to 45. But it has all these other things too. Looks like it handles, they all handle other stuff. Okay. So this is 35. I'm thinking I'm going to get that one. Pretty sure we have the horsepower for that. What are the choices? 40, 45, 100. We could always upgrade those later. We don't need a license plate. Well, let's buy that. Okay. Now we got some fun to do. And we're gonna need, that's big. Might as well just run down here to start with. And we're going to need the Massey. Ooh, she needs a bath. We're going to hook this up to the silage mixer. And then we'll get the Ford with the front end loader. And we'll get ooh, she's got a load. This little, man, that's big. We'll probably end up using this down by the feed distribution silo and just dumping the product in there and letting it distribute it. Now we need to go get the Ford, and we we should bring back a couple bales of alfalfa hay. We can drop those down in there. Alright, here we go. Let's go get us a couple of bales. Hopefully we don't need any extra weight on the back. Although these are some pretty big bales. How's that look? That's about right. Perfect, we've got two. We probably shouldn't carry it that high. And I don't know, we'll have to figure out what our mixture needs to be. At 35, let's see, these are 8. I mean, we can go a little heavy on the hay if we need to. We have quite a bit of it. So we can put that down right here. Let's see if we can just get one of these picked up. And put in there. It's just barely. Yeah, that's good. Just one. Alright, we're gonna have to go around on the other side. I probably should have parked a little better. Give myself a little more room here. Alright. We're not going to make a huge batch this time. Let's back up. Oh, you know, I did not ask y'all how y'all were doing today. So how is everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing good. I can just drop that down in there. Alright. Now, let's see what we can do with one silage. One silage here. That's going to put us at about 50-50. I don't know. Like I said, we have plenty of hay. To raise that up a bit to get it up in there. So we could go I think this straw is going to be a little a little too much. Alright, let's see what happens if I put this bale of hay in there. Right now we've got TMR 16. And I think because I have this strapped, oh, it will work. Oh, it took that whole thing. Okay. That's not bad. Now let's see if we can kind of pad this out with a little bit of straw. Yep, run over the clothesline. Yeah, I don't know if I said this. I know I thought it. I'm not used to using a mixer. I usually do a production. Wait, this is 11,000, so I need to be careful with this. I don't want to pad it too much. I don't want the ratio of the silage . Okay, I think that's good. All right. Let's get in here. Turn this on. Turn on the mixer wagon. And okay, it dispenses from either side, so let's see if we can drop all of this in there. That should last them for quite a while. Ugh, maybe we should like turn off the mixer wagon till we get ready to dump it. Are we gonna make it through the door? Barely. Okay, we can dump it now. And I know this barn holds a lot. All right, come on. It's kind of hard to navigate through here. Let's try doing it first person. With the wide wheels, it's kind of hard. Keep it right down the center. Might need a little bit less wheels on our trailer. I mean our tractor. Let's park a little better here. Alrighty. Wrong button. There we go. Beautiful. So we have some, let's see, go back over here. We need to put the straw in there. Do we have, we only have the 4 cows, but we don't have any milk being produced quite yet. I think that gets done at the top of the hour. We need to we'll take the square bale of straw and load that in there. And let's see, then we'll start having some manure produced. And then I think I can just drop it right here. Yep, good. They'll start making some manure now. And that will be cool. I probably should put a little barn cover or something up here close to this guy for moving the mixer and everything around. Okay, so we have taken care of the new cow barn and all of that stuff. We need to come over here and see what we need to do. Says our nitrogen's bad, but our pH is good in most places. So let's see. Look at the map here. And go over here to precision farming. pH is not bad. Nitrogen is not bad. I know it's a little high for the alfalfa though, but I don't think we need to do anything to the field but just let it grow. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have really anything to do here. And I don't know, you know, I might as well, it's taking a while to get there. I didn't realize I ran that far. I mean, we can get in here, right? Oh, not through that. And we didn't put in any kind of gate when we built that. Dang it. We could mow this. I may just end up painting over it and, you know, we'll just have to see. We'll 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 have to see. just putting regular grass in. Close that gate. Close that gate. Oh, we got 1 liter of milk and 44 liters of manure and 37 liters of slurry. Looking good. Well, let's see. Probably leave the tractors up here. Let's run back down and we'll put some more of the wood chip bales on the well, if we're gonna put wood chip bales, we kinda need the tractor that does that, so we don't need to run down there. We'll just drive down there and then we'll bring the four-wheeler back up here. And I kind of think we've done all we can do for today. And yeah. We'll call it a day. Alright, there's still 3 on there. We'll get the other 3. 3 more. And one thing we can do is we can look at some land, maybe. We need 3 of these. Now, I don't think it's a good idea to move all 3 of these at the same time. Pretty heavy. Let's try just 2. Two is pushing it. I guess these guys are pretty heavy. Get that other one. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Just the one. Although it does look pretty heavy too. Okay, we gotta lift it up. Careful. Careful. Don't tell OSHA what we're doing. If you're not from the US, OSHA is Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Federal government agency that helps ensure that working conditions are safe. And they have a lot of rules about safety regulations. And businesses will get fined and potentially put out of business if they don't follow the rules. That'll keep us cleaning these up till tomorrow. All right. Let's take a look at the map. Let's go back to products. Now, Let's turn everything off, but turn cotton on. Is there no cotton fields? Really? What is this? Onions. Onions. What the heck? Parsnips. Parsnips. Okay, well, how much would this land cost us? 182,000. That's a lot of money. 22 acres is a little bit bigger than, and we're adjoining down here. I don't know if you can get to it. Might be able to get, yeah, it looks like you get to it down that road, but you can also get through. How much is this one? $217. Does that include the discount? What about this small field? That's 119. We could get that field now. It's 113. But we get a 20% discount on that because we've done some work for Ben. No work for Katie. What was the size of this field? That's 17 acres. This is 14, 23 acres. I think, wait, that's what it says. The field is 15 acres there. Field is only 9 acres. What's the field? 14.88. That's almost the same amount of field as what we had. Field on this is more. I wonder. Okay, so he's got parsnips in there right now, and they're growing. All right, let's drive over there. And see what those parsnips look like. And then maybe once he harvests his parsnips, we'll see about maybe buying that field and give us a little time to give us a little money. I definitely do not want to be harvesting the parsnips. All right. 3 of 5. It needs weeding. I wonder if he would let us. That's a 20% discount already. If we hey, we could get that contract on hoeing. If we did both of those, we at least did that one and got it hoed, then that'd give us 25% discount. All right, I'll do it off camera, but we are going to do that. Between that and the discount, I may have enough money to get the to just buy the land. I think that sounds like a deal. So, all right then. We will be wrapping up this episode here. I'll finish that contract before we come back, and hopefully we'll be able to be in a position to buy that land as soon as they finish the parsnips. Or I might get brave and just harvest the parsnips and sell them for extra money. That sounds like I might do that. I could just rent the harvester and let it go. All right, guys. Thank you for going along on the journey with me. I appreciate you hanging in there. And as usual, if you haven't already, if you would please subscribe. And if you like the episode, if you click the like button, and if you would ring the notification bell, or let me know when you or let you know when I have new episodes published from any of my series. I have 3 going on right now. I don't know. I may keep that, may drop that back. I'm not sure. I really got some other stuff I really am thinking about that I really would like to do. Every time I turn around, somebody else is doing something that looks fun and interesting, and there I am busy with the 3 that I already have, so I don't know. Anyway, as I always say, this is Cousin Skeeter saying have a good day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and till next time, bye-bye for now.